This is just a message to all the rest of you bitches. I would never, ever, 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 ever let anybody stay with me. Ever.
Oh, she the go, cause I'm addicted. Yeah, she got that fire fiend. I'm all on it. Will she pay? Rub her hair down to her ass. Taliban, would you die? Would you slide for me? Just ride for me?
Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, my name is Coca-Cola Jasziy, or whatever you want to call me. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like and comment. And if you're returning, hey sis, welcome back. And thanks so much for coming back. And if y'all don't know already, like I've been saying, I know I haven't posted anything last week. That is just too unfortunate. Like I've been this story time is gonna explain why I haven't been posting anything, because I've been stressed. I've been stressed. Okay, so anyways, I'm still waiting to hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna give 5 people $100. 5 people $100. That's 500. That 500. That 500. That's 500 that I'm gonna give to. But I'm not gonna give 500 to 5 people. Then that's just crazy. I'm gonna give $100 to 5 different people. All you have to do is be following me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel, be active in my comments, and say done, did it, check mark, and you get entered in the giveaway. Now, don't say I'm not gonna win. I never win. Yada yada yada. Yes, you will. You never know, bitch. But anyways, I'm doing a story time today, so let's just get ready. Today I got today I'm sipping the tea. I'm sipping the tea because we need the tea, bitch. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Look, I was like, I need to probably just comb my hair or something, do something to my hair, because I don't want to get on camera looking all crazy. And I sat here and I was like, hell no, I need to tell this story right now. Like, I don't give a goddamn how my hair look. I don't care. Like, I mean, this ain't a beauty pageant, bitch. This is not a hair tutorial. Who cares? So say something about my hair. Who cares? Anyways, let's get into the story time. One of my subscribers tried to move in with me. Can I do a rewind? Let me see if I can do a rewind. One of my subscribers tried to move in with me. Okay, so this is how the story goes. Step 1, and I'm gonna put the receipts up here too, cause y'all not gonna believe this. People think that I be making things up. Like, I know my stories be sounding real crazy, like made up, like just out of the ordinary, like shit just don't happen. But I promise to goodness, I promise this is not no fairy tale, nothing. Like, nobody made this up. So I'm gonna put receipts in here too, if I, because I did get them. Because this time is very recent. Like, this is very recent. So I got everything. So I made a video about Houston, moved to Houston alone, whatever. So this girl, Subby, she comment on my video, was like, hey girl, I want to be friends. All I do is go to work, go to school, go to work, come home, and I need friends to hang out with in the house, because in my videos I be saying like I'm a homebody or whatever. I just like to be in the house. But lately I've been going outside. I've been forcing myself to be outside. I've been forcing myself to make new friends. Who cares? That's not what the story's about. So anyways, she left a comment and said that I'm gonna put that up there and pause to read or whatever. Moving on. I told her, I coming back, I put a little heart, I coming back, and I said, hey girl, of course, we can hang out. I'm always down to make new friends. You can write me on Instagram, and boom, she popped up on my Instagram. And if I have the if I have the Instagram message, I'll put that up there too. And pause to read. If it's not up there, that'll look stupid. Like, pause to read, pause to read, pause to read, pause to read. Okay, so next. So that was on, I think, a Monday or Sunday or something. And she was like, when do you want to hang out? I'm free anytime right now. That should have been a red flag, because when she commented on my video, right, she said that she goes to work and goes home. Goes to work and goes home. And when she messaged me, she said she's free anytime. She knows, because she's still trying to figure things out in Houston. And basically she said that it's been hard for her because she doesn't have any friends, or she doesn't know anybody, so she's just trying to figure it out, and it would be better to figure out with friends instead of being by herself. And I'm like, I totally understand that. I definitely understand that being somewhere foreign by yourself and no friends, you don't have no family or nothing, it can be hard to, you know, navigate through. So I'm just like, yeah, I definitely understand. We can link on Tuesday, you know, because I be going to Taco Tuesday, bitch. I be going to Taco Tuesday, and I found a place. We went to camp. So yeah, we went to camp for Taco Tuesday. When I text her, I'm like, so how far is it? I said we would go at like 6 o'clock, and then it was getting close to the time, and I asked her like, how far is it from where you're at? And she was like, I don't know, because I have to catch an Uber, and the Uber is a little it's not here yet. And I was like, okay. I didn't think nothing of it, because, you know, some people like to drink and then they don't want to drive, or some people just don't want to drive, period. I don't know. Do my hair look bad? Let me sit back. I look better back here. So I didn't think nothing of the Uber situation or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay. And I told her that I was like 15 minutes away from it. And she was like, all right, bet. So we get there, we sit down, we eat. We ordering our food, we eating, and she was like, I was ordering shots and drinks, you know me, borderline alcoholic. I like to get drunk, so I was ordering shots, drinks, or whatever. And she was like, she don't drink. She's like, I'm not really a big drinker, da 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 da. And I was like, oh, okay. Which is fine. Like, most people that I meet are not really drinkers. They're usually smokers, and I'm always just the drunk. So I was like, oh, that's fine. And to click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack, click. What happened after that? Oh, and then we started talking about stuff. So I'm asking her, like, you know, what made you move down here? She was like, I just needed a fresh start, new scenery. You know, I was tired of being where I was at. She said she was from Atlanta, right? She said she's from Atlanta. She said she's been in Atlanta since she was young, and, you know, she's been in basically her whole life, and she was just tired of that. She needed new scenery. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, understandable, because I'm the type of person that will just get up and go somewhere, you know, ain't shit. Definitely, you know, I was relating to her a little bit, and then she started telling me how she's staying in an Airbnb, and this is when my antennas was like, huh? You said an Airbnb, but you said you moved here. And she was like, oh, I moved here 2 days ago. I don't have a place yet, so I'm staying in an Airbnb. It's questionable, but not that questionable, you know. It's not that, you know, because when I moved here, I was staying in a hotel for like a week or two. Was it 2 weeks? I was staying in a hotel for like 2 weeks, I think. So, who knows? Okay, and after that, she was like, basically, I'm running low on money. I don't have any money to pay for my Airbnb for another day. And that's when I kind of start, what's going on here? What's going on here? Because this is starting to get weird, bitch. This is starting to get very fucking weird. So I kind of got turned off from the conversation, but I had one of my guy friends. He came, and, you know, we was eating, and we kind of changed the subject and was talking about something else. I kind of got turned off from that. I was like, I didn't like that. I don't like that, because, you know, when people do stuff like that, they be expecting something from you. They be expecting you to be like, oh, you know, I got you, bitch. I just met you. Bitch, I just met you 1 hour ago. You know, so I was just like, that's fucking weird. And my guy friend kind of like changed the subject, and I was like, yeah, and we started talking about something else. So she took not Airbnb she took an Uber to the restaurant, and my guy friend ended up paying for all of our stuff. So she didn't pay for her food, she didn't pay for, you know, nothing. We didn't pay for anything, so he paid for everything. So she asked me if I could, you know, give her a ride back to her Airbnb, and I'm like, you know, yeah, sure. It wasn't too far from me, and I don't mind. Give me a ride. So we get in a car, driving to the Airbnb. And I drop her off. She goes in, and at that point, I was so blue from the conversation that she brought up, like she don't have no money to pay for her Airbnb, which is very unfortunate. And it was just weird because you came out to eat, but you didn't have money to pay for your Airbnb. That was just weird. And after that, in my mind, I just said, I'm never gonna talk to this bitch again. It's because that's weird. Why would you go out to eat and you don't have no money to pay for your accommodation for you to stay? Like, where are you gonna stay? You know, like what? And then I'm like, I don't want to think too much because I know how I am, and I would think too much. I would overthink, and I would overextend myself to people who I don't know, and that's not happening. I was just like, in my mind, just kept telling myself, no, don't think about this bitch. Just ghost this bitch. Don't ever talk to her ever again, because I can see where this is going. I already know where this is going, right? Boom. I didn't listen to that. I didn't do that. I absolutely did not listen to my own damn self saying, do not engage in this, bitch, because this is gonna crash and fucking burn. Okay, so fast forward. She started texting me that night, and she was like, I don't have any more, my money is running low, I don't have any more money to pay for my Airbnb. Do you know anywhere that I can go? You know, any shelters or anything that I could do? And I was just like, call 211. Call 211, and I'm like, call 211. They would tell you all the resources available in the area that you're in, and good luck. And I thought that was it. I knew that was it, because I was like, I'm not going to respond to her anymore. And she texted me again, and she was like, thank you for helping me. Hold on, let me go to the message. I don't want to quote nothing wrong. I do not want to quote any goddamn thing wrong. Hold on, let me go to the message. So yeah, she tried to sweet talk me. She tried to butter me up, and she said, I'm a screenshot this shit, and I'll put up here too. She said, hey, I just want to say thanks for hanging out yesterday. I had fun. Hopefully we can hang out again soon. I was like, okay, no problem, have fun too. Then boom, she come in with the shelter, do you know any shelters I can go to? Because, you know, like I said, I don't have the money for my Airbnb, blah blah blah. And I told her to call 211. And I said that already, but you know, I'm reading it now. But anyway, she said that she tried to call them and nobody's answering, and they're all full, or blah blah blah. And I told her, maybe you have to go in person. And she's like, oh well, they're not accepting anybody. And I'm just like, why are you still texting me? Why are you still texting me? Like, why are you still texting me? I just met you not even 24 hours ago, and like, you're literally bombarding your problems on me. And it's I just can't. It's like you're trying to get me to be like, oh girl, you could just come and stay with me, no problem. And like I said, she's one of my subscribers, guys, but she's not a long time subscriber. She said she just found my channel like 2 days ago when we first met, and I was like, that's suspicious. You just found my channel 2 days ago. So you're not even, okay, boom. And she was like, she watched my videos and stuff. So now in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, she's a subscriber, she watched my videos. Y'all know in my videos, I talk about letting people stay with me and having to kick their ass out, and letting people stay with me and doing all these good, nice deeds and shit. So now I'm feeling like you preyed on me, you watch my videos and you thinking that, oh, she always let people stay with her, so she's gonna let me stay with her, and I'm not gonna let you fucking stay with me. That's never gonna happen. So you keep on texting me, and oh, it's looking like you're gonna be outside homeless, sweetie. I don't know you from a can of goddamn paint. I can't trust you as far as I could throw you. I just don't understand why you're texting me. The only thing that I can do for you is tell you to call 211, and that's it. That's it. I don't know you. I could see if I knew you or something, I would invite you into my house. And, you know, because back then I used to invite a lot of people over, people that I didn't fucking know, bitches that I would just take care of people just off strength of trying to be a nice and good person. But sometimes you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your peace. I have a child. My sister stays here. I have things in this apartment that's like, that people just, I can't afford to have a stranger in my apartment. I had to put food on this table. I had to put food in my child's mouth, clothes on her back. I have too much things going on. I'm still trying to figure my own life out and everything else. So I just cannot like just gamble with my life with a stranger because you moved here 2 days ago, but you lied and said you had a job. You don't have a job, and you don't have a place to stay. You've been staring at an Airbnb. It's like, it's not making any sense to me. You moved here 2 days ago. So you really technically, you didn't even move here. You're like visiting, and then you're kind of not even visiting anymore because you don't have a place to stay. And you said you had a job when you wrote on YouTube. You said you go to work and you go home, and the lie detector determined that was a lie. And you didn't have a job or a home. So hold on. So it's just like, it's just getting weirder and weirder and weirder. So she started texting me about the shelter, and then eventually I just text her back, and she's like, do you know anywhere else I could call? I said, honestly, I have no idea. I don't work at shelters. I don't run a halfway house. I don't know what to tell you, honestly. I don't, and I have to keep saying this. I don't know this guy. I don't know you, girl. I don't know you at all. So boom, she texts back and she said, okay, thanks for your help, with a heart. And I'm thinking, this gotta be it. This is it. No more. Like, she's not gonna text me anymore. No more. Boom. So boy, was I wrong. She texted me again at 1 a.m. and she said, thanks for trying. And at that point, I didn't even open up the text because I'm like, why the fuck? You already said thanks. Why would you text me again? So then after that, she texts again. Hey sis, I'm not your sister. She texts me, hey sis, I really hate to bother you, but can you help me with transportation, get into one of these shelters because I have no money to get a ride. And I wasn't going to respond back to it. I wasn't. But I'm like, okay, if I just give her a ride to this shelter, this is going to be the last I hear from this girl. Right? Wrong. So when I go to pick her up, mind you, my car, my gas, my time, whole day wasted. I go to pick her up. She's sitting outside of a motel, and she said that a lady at her Airbnb got her a motel for the night, and because she got kicked out of the Airbnb, she didn't have no money to pay, so you know she had to leave. So the lady at the Airbnb got her a motel down the street. So when I get to the motel, she's outside. She's outside with all her stuff, sitting there looking like a lost, sad puppy dog. And at that point, I felt really bad. Like, I felt so bad for her. And I was like, damn, this is messed up. Because if y'all know me and y'all been watching me for a while, and y'all know my story, that I was once homeless, and that just kind of looked like me, just sitting outside somewhere with all my stuff and just having nowhere to go. However, I never ever had the audacity to ask a stranger that I just met on YouTube and pretended to be their friend to, you know, figure out my life. I figured my own life out on my own. I got out here and did what I had to do to get to where I needed to be. I had way too much pride to even ask a person. When I tell you, people from back then will watch that story when I said that when I told you that I was homeless and stuff, and people like, I would never knew that. Nobody would have never knew that because I made sure to figure it out on my own. I didn't like, I need to stay with you, I need to do this, I need to do that. I'm not gonna tell y'all what, I'm gonna remake that story about being homeless. I'm gonna remake it because the sound is terrible. But I never had the nerve or audacity to ask a stranger to figure out my life for me. I did that shit. Like, you just have to feel, like, you go into survival mode and you figure out that shit. And yeah, I went to the club, I started shaking ass, bitch. Shaking booty. Cause bitch, ain't no way, bitch. If I need a place to stay, you can go to the strip club and make $100 at least, bitch, and you can pay for a hotel, pay for some food. Some days I didn't eat, some days well, who cares, bitch? We not even talking about that. Let's fast forward back to, so when I went to go pick her up, and I'm like, so where are we going to? She was like, well, I don't know, because none of the shelters are answering, and the ones that are answering, they're saying they're full, and it's just like, I don't think I'm ever gonna find anywhere to go. And I took a deep breath, because in that moment I knew that bitch just played me. And how I knew this, because I've been in this situation before. So I'm like, okay, this is the thing. So you just really played me. You told me that you had somewhere to go. So you had me to come here knowing you had nowhere to go. And you told me you did. Really, your plan was to just get in my car. Because you know, once you get in my car, I'm not going to want to, you know, a person that has some type of heart or something is not going to just throw your ass out on the side of the road after you get in my car. Because now at this point, like, you're my responsibility. Technically you're not, but like in my mind I'm thinking like, I can't just, you know, I can't just drop this hoe off, you know. I can't drop you off on the blade. I can't drop you off I could have just dropped you off at the strip club. I could have really dropped the bitch off anywhere. And that's the thing. You don't know me and I don't know you. You know YouTube and you don't even know if this is a real person. Like, this is an illusion. If I'm even real or a fucking robot. You don't know. You don't know. So I could have dropped you off anywhere. I could have took you to a bando and had some niggas come and gang rape your ass or something. Like, you don't know me. I could have sold you to sex trafficking. I could have pimped you out. I could have did anything to you. And you're just willingly just getting in my car. What the fuck? And anyways, after hours of literally sitting there, I went to McDonald's. I bought the bitch some food, and we was just sitting in my car, because it was just no way that you were ever coming to my house. Like, if that was the plan, your plan was never gonna work, because you're never coming to my crib. You're not even gonna know where I live. You're not even gonna know around the area that I live. Like, this is not gonna happen. So after hours and hours of her calling the shelters and them telling her that there's no availability, they're all full, but just, okay, keep this in mind. If you come to Houston and you want to be homeless, just know that you're not getting into no shelter, because they're full, bitch. Homelessness is out of control in Houston. You're not getting no shelter. Go somewhere else. Anyways, yeah, she didn't have a car. If you're gonna be homeless, at least have a car, because you could at least sleep in that bitch. But anyways, moving on. So after hours of that shit, I started calling some of my friends and shit, because I'm like, man, I gotta take this bitch somewhere. I don't want to drop you off on the side of the road and you get killed or something, or kidnapped, or, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen to you, and I'm gonna feel bad. I'm already feeling bad. You're damn homeless and you're sitting in my car. You're not coming to my house, though. I don't know what's gonna happen to you, but you're not coming to my house. I just know that. So something gotta give. I don't know what it is. I'm just praying to the good Lord that something good, like, we get some good something. So I started calling some of my friends and some of the people that I'm cool with, people, and asking them, like, do y'all know anywhere that I can take this girl? blah, blah, blah. I'm calling all my friends, and all my friends like, fuck no, hell no. I don't think so. I'm like, do you know her? No, hell no. That's a stranger. She could kill me in my sleep. She could da-da-da. And I'm like, definitely understandable, definitely understandable. That's just, you know, it's crazy to just let a stranger, a random ass girl, random ass stranger come to your house. You never know what she's gonna do. She might have a knife in her bag and just shank me in my sleep and try to take over my lease or steal my car and steal. You just never know. So understandable. So then I call Bree, and Bree said she has an extra room that the girl can stay in. I was like, thank you Jesus. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want her to, because I know how this goes. When somebody comes into your space and they stay for a certain amount of time, you're gonna have to evict them out. Like, you can't just put them out. Even though me, I'll put your ass out, ho. I'll put your ass out, bitch. You're gonna get the fuck out. This my shit. I'll drag your ass out this bitch. I don't give a fuck who you call, bitch. You need to get the fuck out of here. But yeah, after a certain amount of time a person stays at your house, you know, they live there now, and you can't kick them out legally. You can't kick them out. So I'm like, how long do you think she could stay with you? And Bree said she could stay until Monday. I think it was Thursday. And Bree said she could stay until Monday. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I told her, I was like, Bree said, I'm going to take you to my friend's house. She said that you can stay until Monday. So drop her off, and I was like, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands, which I'm really like, now I'm really feeling bad about even putting her on to my friend, because fast forward, she's still at my friend's house and she won't leave. So yesterday was, well, Monday, today is, I don't know what day is, goddamn. Well, Monday it was raining. That was the day that she was supposed to leave, and she was crying, said she didn't have nowhere to go, blah blah blah, da da da. So then Bree's like, I don't care, like, you can't stay here. Bree said that the girl literally did not get in the shower the whole time she was there. She didn't brush her teeth. She didn't she said that she had two interviews to go on, but she kept missing the interviews. She asked Bree to take her somewhere, and Bree was like, no, I can't take you anywhere. You have to, you know, catch the bus. And the girl pretended to, like, she was such a liar, y'all. She was such a liar. She lied about every single thing. Literally everything. So I'm like, Bree, I personally, if you don't want to put her out, I personally would just call the police. And if you told her to leave and she's still there, no matter how much you cry or how much you know, want a person to feel bad for you, if they want you to leave, you have to leave. So I said, 911, call her. Trespassing. You're trespassing. If I told you to leave and you're still here, you're trespassing. Either that, or do you want me to drag you out? What you want to do? Or just leave. Like, just leave. You have to figure this shit out on your own. Like, this is nobody else's problem but yours. You made terrible decisions. And yeah, so when I met her, she said that she flew here from Atlanta. She said she was from Atlanta. Come to find out, the bitch is not from Atlanta. She's from Philly, which Bree pointed that out because she has a 215 area code. And I was not paying no attention to this. And I'm like, 215? Bree said that's a Philly area code. And I was like, damn, I never really, you know, even I wasn't paying attention to that. So Bree's mom eventually came over, and she was talking to the girl, trying to figure out, she was like, so why are you here? Because I started thinking, like, this doesn't even make sense. Why would somebody move from one place to somewhere to be homeless? Like, you only been here for 2 days and you already ran out of money. That doesn't even sound right. And she said she moved here with $150 and she didn't have no more money after that. Where did you think you were gonna go with $150? What did you think you were gonna do? Did you whole time, did you come here to just stay with me? Like, did you come here to just move in with me? You thought I was gonna let you move in with me? That was never gonna happen. It's very unfortunate, your situation. However, I have my own situation going on. Bree has her own situation going on. So you have to leave. Like, you can't stay in people's house that don't want you there. Like, What the hell? Bree said, I think the second day she was there, the girl said she had an interview at Sonic or something, and she asked Bree to take her, and she was like, I can't take you, but you can, you know, you can catch the bus. And then she never caught the bus. She never went to the interview. The next day she said she had an interview somewhere else, and she didn't go to that interview either. So I'm just thinking, like, what's her plan? Like, what is your plan? Why did you come here? And then we sitting here like interrogating this girl, like, why did you come here? You don't have any money, you don't have any place to stay. Like, what? Like, are you running from somebody? Are you in a domestic situation? Do you got something going on? Like, are you really? And she said she was. Then come to find out, she's 20 years old, so that's why she couldn't drink. I'm not a drinker. It's because you can't drink because you're not even 21. So she's 20 years old, so she can't drink. And I'm like, are you really 20 years old, or are you 17? Like, are you a runaway? Like, what's going on? Because this is very weird. It's just not adding up. Everything that you say is not adding up, and it's all a lie. And I know that it's a lie. Like, it's a lie. Who just comes here with $150 thinking they're gonna start a new life, and you have nowhere to go? You don't even have no skills to figure out. Like, you don't even know how to survive. You don't even know how to be homeless. You don't even know how to be homeless. Like, man, you don't know what you're gonna do, and you're banking on just staying with me or staying with my friend. And Bree has her own, like, Bree has a daughter too, so she has to take care of her daughter. She can't take care of you and her daughter and everything else going on in life. So I'm just thinking, like, what is your plan? Like, what do you plan on doing? How long do you think that you gonna stay at somebody's house? And then these interviews that you said that you have, which I don't even think they're even real. I don't think she ever had an interview. It's like, why didn't you go to your interviews? Like, why did you skip these interviews just to lay on my friend's couch all day and never, like, you, and not clean up, not do not a damn thing? Like, if you stand at somebody's house, you better, bitch, you supposed to be sweeping my, bitch, you supposed to be washing the walls, you supposed to be, so a person just be like, okay, maybe I don't want this person to leave. They're helping me out in some type of way. I know you don't have any money, but, like, sweep the floor, vacuum, mop, wash the walls, wash the dishes. They cook for you, wash the dishes. Like, damn, you can't even do that. That's just, like, ridiculous. Anyways, fast forward, Bree's mom came and she started talking to her, and she's like, nah, Bree wants you to leave, but I'm gonna give you a chance to tell me, like, what's going on, because this is not adding up. You said that she said that she flew here. Apparently, she told Bree's mom that she actually didn't fly here. She actually caught the bus, and she didn't want to tell us that because she didn't want us to think that she was a bum, which is dumb. Like, bums can fly. Bums can fly, obviously. Then after that, she told her she's not actually from Atlanta. She's from Philly. Her mom lives in Atlanta, which that's probably a damn lie anyways. Why did you... I don't know. Next, she told her that she ran away from home. You can't even run away from home at 20. You're 20 years old. You can't run away from home. You're grown. She said she ran away from home because she didn't want to follow the rules or something. And I'm just like, this is just getting weirder and weirder and weirder by the minute. I'm like, y'all need to just drop her off at the fire station. Like, do you need me to come get her and take her to the fire station? Bree's mom was like, you know, we can't put her out. It was raining. She's like, we can't put her out. It's raining and blah, 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 blah. And Bree's like, I don't care. I want her to go. Like, she's overstayed her welcome. Which, hey, that's understandable. But anyways. Okay, not from Atlanta. Ran away from home. Has no car, no money, no plan, no nothing. So, like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. I could see first this is the last thing. Oh, I almost forgot about this shit. She told us that she do hair, right? She told us that she do hair. And she said she can do Cameron's hair, right? She showed me a hair page. bomb ass braids. I mean, bomb ass braids. She told Bree, "Oh, I charge $200 for my braids or whatever." I'm looking at the braids. I'm like, these is really, really good. These is good, but this me not using my brain, y'all. This me not using my brain. She had braids in her head, but they was bogus as hell. The braids in her hair was very, very bogus. So I was like, I thought about it. I even said it to Bree. I said, Bree, the braids in her hair don't match the braids on that page. But let's see. She said she could do hair. She gonna do Cameron's hair. So I dropped Cameron off at Bree's house to get her hair done, right? And I went out and I did some other stuff. And when I came back, I'm gonna put the picture up here. When I came back, this is what we had. We asked for this, and we got this. So you just lie. So you just lie about everything. Everything that you ever say is a lie. So who could ever trust you? I would never have. I told Bree, put that hoe out. Put that, like, I was done with the whole situation. I said, Bree, put that hoe out today, immediately, right now. Put her outside, cause she's lying. Who would lie about that? This is getting scary. Why? You scaring me. I'm scared of you, bitch. I'm terrified because you lied about that. Why would you lie about that? You lied about every single detail of your life, everything that you told us, you lied about it. Because who are you? We could be harboring a fucking murderer. She could be a murderer. She could be anything. We never know. We don't know. And you lie about everything. Everything she ever said out her mouth is a goddamn lie. I'm sorry, you had to go. I don't want to deal with it no more. And Bree is like, she haven't taken a shower, she haven't did this, she haven't did that, da da da. And I'm just like, Bree, at this point, after she fucked up my daughter's hair, I don't even want to talk about nothing else no more. I'm done with that situation. Put her out. If you don't put her out, that's your new roommate. That's your problem. If you want me to come put her out, I will come put her out. If you want to if you don't, call the police trespassing. Because if she stays there long enough, that's definitely going to be your roommate. And she's going to be living there rent free. And she's never going to go to them interviews. She's never going to go nowhere. She's going to eat up all your food. And that's just going to be that. Anyways, she's still at Bree's house, so I want to tell this story and I want to put this story out, but I want her to leave my friend's house first. I don't want her to, like, do nothing weird, retaliate, even though bitch, knock your ass out, ho. I don't want her to do nothing weird, try to rob my friend in her sleep or something. I don't know. So it's just crazy. This is not even, to be honest, this is not even the first person who tried to subscribe her, who tried to move in with me. It was this other girl who had messaged me. This was around October. And she was like, oh, girl, I want to move to Houston, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, cool, I can help you. I can help you. No, I do apartment locating, bitch. I can help you find an apartment. And she was like, do you have any space available in, like, any room in your apartment? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? What? You bitches is crazy. I cannot make none of this shit up. I really can't. And this time I have an eyewitness. Bree can get on here and tell the story too. I promise to God, this is really happening right now. And this is why I have not had time to do any of my YouTube content, because I've been dealing with that shit and it's been wrecking my brain and I'm just tired. Honestly, I still, regardless of all the lying and whatever, I still feel really bad, and I don't want to see nobody outside on the street. I don't want nobody to go through shit that I went through. I don't like to, like, you know, but at the same time, you're a liar. No, who knows what else you're lying about? What if the bitch, like, what if you have like $1,000 somewhere, just, you know, and I don't know, like, what are you, I don't know. I really don't know. And I really don't know. And Anyways, I'm just saying this to say, if y'all know anything, any resource, anything available for this young lady in Houston where she can go and not be homeless and, you know, get some help, please feel free to reach out. Maybe I make the bitch a GoFundMe. I'm not spending none of my money. I'm not opening up my doors to her. If any of y'all want to, please feel free to send me a message on Instagram, email me something, please. I would love to help her in some type of way, but I can only offer resources because I will never let anybody. This is just a message to all the rest of you bitches. I would never, ever, 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 ever let anybody stay with me. Ever. So please don't ask. And please don't try to do no sneaky shit and try to move in with me. It's not going to happen. No matter how hard your story is, if I don't know you, you are not staying with me. I promise to goodness, you're not. So please stop. Anyways, this might be long. Oh my God. It's still ongoing. So if y'all have any resources available for this young woman, please let me know. Like, seriously. And I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing. I really would like to. It's really sad. I really would like to see her get on her feet and get her life together, or go back home. Well, she said she can't go back home. I forgot to add this in. She said she can't go back home because her family disowned her and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I looked up her phone number and it's not even registered to her name. It's registered to someone else, which is probably her parents. I honestly don't think that her parents disowned her. I don't think she ran away. I think she just left and she can go back home. She just probably doesn't want to, and I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Something gotta give. Anyways, that's the end of the story. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching.
And it is fine. She fine. She know she mine. Yeah.